What's going on, people? Give you some food eating to start the morning. Probably not what the first thing you want to see on the morning is me munching away. But here we are. All right, let's get the Zoom guys in here as well. Cool. Let me just set this up on my phone. All right. Yeah, last day of winter. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's hot here already, man. It's very hot here. Good morning, everyone. Don't rub it in. Yeah, it's like literally just changed so quick.
Recording in progress.
Changed so quick. Alright, what time is it? 7 AM. Everyone tuning in. Yo, yo. Hey, man. What's going on? Had a bit of a pullback today on gold in Asia. I don't know if it was the easiest to get involved with. You know, once you did break below these support levels, maybe you could have started looking for some shorts, but I just don't think it was that easy. You know, you started throwing some doji candles in the Audi, grabbing the lows, looking like potentially going to pull back, but never really closed above. I was kind of setting alerts on gold in Asia above like all of these levels, and the more we were pulling back, the more I was just adjusting these levels. And so in just this hour, it's just gone off, and I was hoping we were actually going to get a nice hourly closure here to start getting these pullbacks. Because, you know, on gold, this daily's been pretty crazy this week. You know, as expected, it's the last week of August. It is expected, but you can kind of see here on gold, just looking at the price action, it's what's the direction on the daily time frame for the past couple of days? Obviously nothing. Overall, yes, we are overall bullish. We know gold's overall bullish, but for the past few days, you know, Tuesday's candle was great. You know, Tuesday ripped the lows, closed bullish, looking like we're going to come and rip these all-time highs. Then Wednesday, we come all the way back down. We close back below this support level. We never closed below these lows here. Closed below these lows. And then yesterday, with the news, you closed back above this resistance here on gold. And now you're coming all the way back down. So the only thing I do like on gold today is, if we just delete all of this for a second, this is our daily level. As long as this daily holds this level, we're good to buy gold up into these all-time highs. And very simply, like if you just take the flip of the current daily up into these double tops, like that's 80 ticks. Like that's a great trade. You can literally settle out that daily flip, put in a buy stop. Once it flips, you're coming for these highs with a very high chance. You're gonna, if this daily flips bullish, you're going to tap into these highs here. So literally, you could just be doing that. Wait for this to flip bullish if it can hold this board, if it can flip bullish. And then you got a very easy 80 ticks for the week, because, you know, if this daily does close bearish, it's going to be tough. Remember, you know, it's the last day of the month here as well. And this month is still pretty strong on gold. Still strong, breaking these all-time high regions. And still, yeah, still just pushing. Just pushing and pushing and pushing. Weekly here on gold, you kind of see now we got two equal weekly highs. So even if, you know, next week gold was going to have a big pullback, what are we going to do before that? We're going to come up, we're going to liquidate the highs, and then we're going to pull back. So tapping into them highs there is very likely. So yeah, you kind of want to see, you want to see gold hold this level and see if we can start to push up. I'm not taking any sells on gold today because you're right back at that daily support. So, you know, unless you close back below it, then next week you can look for some pullbacks. But with the daily being right at that support, you want to be careful taking any sells there on gold. Let me go back before I lose all my levels. I forgot I deleted it all. Can we get them back? There we go. So yeah, let me get rid of this level here. These are my 4 hour. Actually, we'll leave these on. These are my 4 hour levels here. This is that major 4 hour resistance. This is that major 4 hour support. Anything in between here gets extremely messy. I really wanted to see this 4 hour come down, hold this support, grab some lows so we can start looking for these buys. Because you got two perfect double tops there and you got these equal highs here. You left that perfect double top yesterday when you saw this big push up. Big push up off the news. These levels just support or resistance level, just looking at the wicks. Doesn't matter where you have it really, as long as you just got it through some wicks like this. Just looking at that support, resistance, support. Same here, just looking at these levels here, resistance, resistance, resistance. So just, yeah, pretty much just drawing it like that, anywhere in between there. So, you know, if gold closes back above this level here, you know, from here to here, that's 120 tick range. Great. If you take sells on gold, which I won't until next week, you know, you could come and target these lows all the way back down here, but you're not going to get that until you fully break out of this range. Again, you know, closures below there, 120 into there, closures above here, 120 into there. And anything in between, yeah, you want to be very, very careful. I was hoping this hourly here was going to close nice and strong. You know, I would consider a trade if we get that break back above this level. But what I won't consider is getting trapped in here. I don't want to get too trapped in there. Because, you know, even if gold was just going to pull back, I think we could easily pull back into these regions one more time. Maybe even into these highs. Pull back up into them regions. Yeah, by the time you pull back up into here, you'll probably just rip the highs as well. But if I want to trade that range, I want to see price get back above this level. And then from there to there, you got about 70, you can see here. You know, once you do hold it, you feel that range pretty hard and then come all the way back down. But you also can see it gets respected a lot. But once you do break it, boom, you get big pushes. So you're going to need to see some decent closure on gold above there. And then, boom. Even just a, you know, little left shoulder, head, right shoulder. To pull back into there, even though I do think if you're going to spike into that, you probably rip the highs as well. Let me have a quick look at. I don't believe there's any news today. Let's we had that news yesterday, but I don't believe we have any news today. Oh yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Nice. Yes, your GDP yesterday. You got price index today, 1:30 London time. There you go. Cool. So you do have solid news today. As well as being the last day of the month. So last day of the month, PCE price index is going to be pretty volatile here on gold today. Closer to that New York session, I assume. 30-minute time frame here on gold. Grabbing the lows, grabbing the highs. You just create a 30-minute range. There's your resistance, there's your support. You know, if you re-break this high, great. You could actually start to see a push up. But you're going to need to see probably at least a 15-minute closure, which is about 6 minutes away. Now, if you get a decent 15-minute closure, you know, you could buy up into these highs here. Maybe see price come and liquidate these highs one more time. What would that look like? Yeah, 25 ticks. Not a bad little range. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you in? Did you get in now? Yeah, sorry man, I don't know why I didn't put you in there, man. Maybe as I clicked to disable the waiting room, I didn't. I maybe didn't. You were still stuck in there. That's my bad, man. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, I've disabled the waiting room, so if people leave, you should be able to just come back in without going in the waiting room. Let's have a look at this 5 minute here on gold. You're going to re-grab these highs. Good man, good man. Let's see, let's see, let's see. If you start rejecting from here, you will get a lot of people probably trying to sell here. So if we can get this breakout in, what, 3-4 minutes? Could we scalp it up into these highs here? Yeah, still pretty decent range actually. Some nice ranges on gold. Some very nice ranges. The video dropped the one of the 3 trading rules. Yeah, that one's very key, man. Very key. Very, very key. Yeah, if you haven't guys watched that, be sure to watch that one. Very, very, very valuable. So the thing on gold here, like you're getting these big, nice big spike up, and then big spikes back down. So there's a nice big spike back up, and now you're trying to come back down. But you are creating some liquidity around here now. Anyone who's trying to take some sells here on gold, are we trying to do something like that? As long as this like 5 minute close around here, the 15 will actually still be closing bullish above here. Which as long as we close above there, yeah, buys up into that high, then that high do actually look quite nice here. Just would be a very small scalp. Because you came down, you rejected, you grabbed the lows. Nice little morning star here, ripped up. What do you have from here to here? 10 ticks, yeah. I need to see it pull back probably at least into this region. Next 15 bottom wick into here, you could have some buys up into here and here. Let's see, 1 minute here. 15 is probably going to close nice and strong. I've got 30 seconds. Yeah. If I want buys on gold, down here. Not buying gold here. I don't know, it's a little Little intro trade, came down, grabbed the lows. Couldn't really break out though. You wouldn't really buy here after that 5-minute rejection. In hindsight, you know, you could look and be like, oh yeah, cool, I could have bought from there, stops down there, but realistically, would you be buying, oh, not that one, would you be buying after here, after that? No. No. So 15 just closed bullish, instant top wick, needed to pull back first. You just grab the highs with no bottom wick on the 15. Yeah. There you go. So now you're pushing up. Anyone who's short in there just got squeezed out there and got no bottom wick on the 15. So not my bias just yet. It's been London recently. London probably the past. I'd say London probably the past 2 weeks has been pretty meh. I think I've taken a London trade in a while. Most of my trades have been maybe pre-New York and Asia. London for me recently. London at the start of the month was amazing. Almost had like trades every day when I was in Europe, start of August. And then since the past like 2 weeks, yeah, London's been pretty dead. Not been dead, it's been moving, just hasn't been that clear. Yeah, literally. 640. Push. Very meh, yeah. Pre-New York's been nice. Yeah, Pre-New York's been good, man. Pre-New York and Asia's been good. I'm munching on some little, I don't know, some little salt and vinegar little snacks. Look at this. Look, get a load of that. There you go. Happy Friday, George. What's going on, man? I've seen your message, George. I'm going to get back to it after this, man. Yeah, brand promos. Yeah, absolutely. Should be eating fruit. Actually, you know what? I had a nice acai bowl today. I'll have you know. So you're pushing up there. Anyone who was selling gold just getting squeezed out there, pushing up 17 ticks. No bottom wick on the 15, so not my trade. We do still have these highs though, so at any pullback, we do still have that. Very soon, very, very soon. Anyone who's trying to short here on gold, even people who shorted here, if they adjusted their stops, it's going to be above this high. But with no bottom wick on that 15, it's kind of difficult to buy here. Unless the 5-minute, you know, you come down, create the bottom wick, and then break out. Great. We've seen that happen before. The 15 can open up bullish, come all the way back down, to create a little bottom wick, and then continue pushing. So buying gold below this low up into here, still 23 ticks, which is actually nice. Let me just let me log into fire up Top Step here, see what we got for the day. See what everyone's up to. What's the tilt saying? 51% people long, 49% people short on gold. Right. Now they are literally 50-50 right now, yeah. Yeah. Which half do we go with? Yeah, been a pretty, like even on this 5 minutes, it's been a very slow grind down today in Asia. Very slow. Slow. Spike up. Like it has pushed down, but it's been very, very corrective in the way that's pushing down. The half is going to win. Absolutely. Let's see if this 5 minute can bottom wick to give this 15 a bottom wick and then break some highs. Then amazing. Yeah, I know, Sean. It's painful. Hey, maybe he needs to join the Discord. He needs to join the Discord and start trading all the sessions. That's the thing, you know. London does go through cycles where London can be like, you know, amazing and then can go quiet, then it can be amazing again. That's why with gold, like, you know, we can't ever expect gold to have to move in the 2 hours that we jump on. Like, gold does whatever the hell it wants. You always got to be ready for it. That's why I don't really have like a set times where I will take trades. When gold's moving, I'm in it. You just got to make sure. It doesn't mean you sit here and watch every 5 minute closure from 8 AM till 9 PM. You just got to make sure you have alerts ready. Have your alerts ready and just get ready to execute, because it's not always going to move in, you know, like I say, the 2 hours that we jump on. Markets are open 24 hours, 5 days a week. We always got to be ready for Goldie. Always. But yeah, the way you do it is just, yeah, you utilizing alerts where you can. Sort of saves me from watching it 24/7. You know, we sit here and watch it for 2 hours with you guys, but then anytime after that, like I'm setting alerts, you know. Set alerts at key levels, or, you know, just watch higher time frame breakouts. Like here on gold, you know, we get this hourly closure back above this level, boom. Fantastic. The next hour you got buys all the way up into here. So it's like, you know, when the markets are like, you know, when the markets are like this, so you could literally just come back in an hour, be like, okay, previous Albi's broke. If I want longs today, the previous Albi's closed below this level, closed doji and doji. So rather than me watching it at 7 AM, even though we are now, just for your guys' sake in your own time, rather than me watching the 7 AM candle, well, it needs to close in a direction to let me know what's going to happen. I was like, well, let me just come back at 8 AM and see how it's actually closed. Has it broken out? No? Cool. Come back at the next hour. Has it broken out? Yes. Oh, fantastic, mate. Let me start firing up the lower time frame. And that's how pretty much I manage it. Yeah, sleep gets in the way. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, just last thing, you just gotta trade the. You could just trade the high time frame as well. Look at this gold pusher, no bomb weakness, 15. Week has been the least chart time I've had in a while. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, Sean. This is, yeah, and it is August. You know, August is typically a very quiet month anyway. And August has been great for us. You know, we've had some amazing calls this month, so to kind of, you know, taper off a little bit towards the end of the month, it's a smart idea. I think it's a smart idea. I really would like to be in these buys though. There's no bottom wick on this 15. 15 couldn't just give us a quick little bottom wick and a spike. 24 ticks. 24 ticks. Yeah, it's been a... Honestly, like I think, like I said before, you know, August is typically my worst months, but this August has kind of changed my whole perspective on August, to be honest. Ah, there you go, motherfucker. Ripping the highs there on Goldie. I really wanted these longs, but that's okay. No entry. No entry. Couldn't you give us a little bit of a bottom wick on that 15, could you, Goldie? 15 broke out, opened, rip. Ripping. Gold to the moon. Why is this 4 hour? The previous 4 hour close. Yeah, 4 hour never even actually re-grabbed the lows. Look at this. This is a huge push. Man. Huge push. Well, now that we're coming close to this high, this is also going to be a liquidity high. This is also going to be a liquidity high. 30 minute. I have to take the 30 minute. To be honest, as long as we break back above here, which clearly we're going to, we've got gold buys all the way up into here. So that's still a trade for us. Man, we are pushing. Where did this come from? Well, this is good. This is what I want to see. We haven't seen London in a while. Volume. So now next liquidity level is going to be here on gold. So any bottom wick on the next 30, we're going to look for these longs. 15 did rip with no bottom wick. Can't control that. However, the 30 is now going to close bullish. So now we got great buys. Imagine if you did that. Who tried to buy that breakout? Yeah, literally. Buy Goldie. It's crazy, it's crazy. This is the rep I've been waiting for all of Asia. I have this all day. Look at this hour. This is what I've been waiting for all day. Trying to get these buys up into these areas. Look at this 15. Look at this. Grabbed the lows, broke out. See you later. No worries. 53 ticks. Is the daily flipping? Wow, really? Holy shit. Look at that. So we're now holding that daily support. Remember, we have much more to go here, guys. We have much more. That daily's, look at that. Look at these fives. There's literally zero bottom wicks, just ripping. Absolutely ripping to the moon. I think I really want to get these buys up into these areas. That's my overall targets day. I'm just skeptical that we're going to do that before news. Very skeptical. I did almost take the, I think we spoke about it in Discord. I didn't trade news yesterday, but I was so tempted to take this 15 flip after we ripped the highs with an instant top wick. It was like 70 ticks in like 5 minutes. I didn't take it though. I was too scared. I didn't have any clear targets. I was a little bit worried. Oh my god, gold, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this 15. Just fulfilled this whole entire range. My god. That's insane. Literally, now it's gonna straight back up into that resistance. That's probably the craziest 15 candle I've seen all week. I'm gonna stop streaming. I think gold knows when we stream. That honestly is the craziest 15 I've seen all week. That's like bigger move than what you see in New York, with no bottom wick on it either. If that doesn't sum up month end pre-news insane manipulation, I don't know what is. Because that is wild. This is where I wanted to buy gold, back up into this resistance. I mean, the 30 is still going to close strong though. Could you buy up into regrab in the highs? Because you're not going to reject once, are you? If gold's going to have a pull down, you're going to regrab the highs and then push. So could we look for buys up into regrab in the highs? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, if you're in it for a swing, I think it's good, man. I think it's good. Got daily, literally, when we jumped on this, gold was bearish. Now this daily's already flipped bullish and wicked out 32 ticks. Like, that's crazy. Absolutely mental. But, you know, it's annoying because there's no entry, but this is what made sense. You know, we crept down look at this price action age, just creeping down, creeping down, creeping down. And then boom, absolutely explodes. So you're getting an instant bottom wick here on this 30-minute time frame. If you flip this candle to re-grab these highs, 16 ticks. But where the hell are we going to put our stops? Where would our stop loss be? I can't just draw a random stop loss. Yeah, what's up, man? What's going on? That is absolute. It's kind of painful, but yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but I know where you can put stops. So if you take gold buys here, the most valid place to put stops in, because there's a high chance we're going to rip these highs. That's still 60 ticks away. As long as you got your stop loss all the way down below August lows, I reckon you'll probably hit. Then into here, yeah, you got about 100 ticks. It probably would hit as well. Not that I would ever take that, but it probably would hit. Because the fact that we sold off yesterday from literally that perfect double top, I was so surprised to see that when I woke up this morning. But I was also like, fantastic. This could give us some great gold buys today. It really would. It's I'll say it's extremely likely, but it's very likely we're going to rip these highs today. So whether or not we're going to do it before the news or not. But this is almost a bigger move than what news ripped down yesterday. How much was that? 120. 100. How can we get these buys into the highs? Because I do want to get them. So that was the open of the 15 there. Once it broke out, literally 0 bottom wick. 30 did have a bottom wick, but 15 didn't. I know, I'm retiring, man. I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm just gonna. If you guys just want to buy my bot instead now, I'm actually retiring. My bot's doing all the work for me. 70 ticks into the high still. Even here, you know, once you broke this level here, boom. And it's not as if like there's really clean price action to the left where you would expect something like this. It's super corrective, so you would assume this move up like would be pretty, you know, until at least you break them highs, and then it's just. I do think though, once you do break this high, you're gonna probably see that drive quite quick. What's copper up to today? Copper's relaxing. I don't know what gold's up to. I'm not taking this 5-minute flip here, guys, just because there's no, to me, there's no valid stop. Like, literally, unless it was, like, down there, which we're not doing that. That's just stupid. No, you could. You definitely can. Like, you can do that, but it's just, like, just the risk reward, like, you know, is really off for me. Is really off. There's a high chance that would hit, but yeah, it's very off. The only way that we can get in these gold buys is if we get, like, a 5-minute... Say if this 5-minute doesn't push up, the next 5-minute comes down, grabs the lows, starts to create a little 5-minute morning star, re-breaks the highs, then great. As soon as we get that little intraday liquidity grab, then we can have stop loss placement, and then we can absolutely take it. Kind of like here, you know, it's not the best example, but once you grab the lows and then break out, then that becomes your valid stop loss, because that's your liquidity low. So if we can do something like that, then that would be great. And it looks like we might actually do it, because it doesn't. I don't think we're going to flip here just yet. We did just have an instant sell-off from our resistance level of 20 ticks. But because this is great volume, if we can get a continuation play here, it could be worth it. It could be really worth it. What's that 30? What is just, if say if you just look at the break of the 15 high to re-grab previous 15 highs, what's that? 16 ticks. This is a pretty solid sell-off from that 4-hour level as well. Remember, we are at that 4-hour level here. Hey bro, what a rip. Yeah, insane rip, man. This whole buy as we wanted. Cool. So now, amazing. Now we have a nice level. If we get gold back above here, and this is a liquidity grab, great. We got buys on the break of this high all the way up into here and up into here. So now we're creating potential trades, because this is going to be a liquidity level. And as soon as we do close back above this, great. Now we got a valid stop loss wherever this low is going to be, and then we can see if we can get this nice play up. This is what we need to see. Yeah, man. This is the most volume probably seen in the past 2 weeks in our sessions. Look at this. Where was it? What day? So this is when we jumped off early yesterday. This was London price action, which I knew was going to happen because we were at 4-hour resistance. London price action yesterday didn't break out until about 11 a.m., which is almost coming into pre-New York. Look at that. That's disgusting. London the day before that. Again, incredibly choppy. So although we're not forcing these trades in London, at least we're not getting absolutely rinsed here as well. When was this? Where was that? That was New York. Look at that, New York. Where was this? London. When was this? Left a double top. Sold off from a double top on Tuesday. And it came all the way back up to rip it. This is a harsh sell-off on gold. This alley is going to be huge. Anyone who just tried to impulse buy, remember you are still at 4-hour resistance. Monday there was a nice push. Yeah, I don't believe there's any news. What I'm wary of today is later on there's news. It's also the last day of the month, the last day of August, which is a day to be cautious. If we re-break above this level though, we do have really nice gold buys. Yeah, all-time high spiked out for sure, man. You got beautiful, beautiful liquidity levels there on gold. You literally left a perfect double top yesterday off that news. Perfect, perfect, perfect double top. And all-time highs. All-time high highs. So some really nice liquidity levels building up today. We do also kind of have some to the downside as well though. I think I might have to go in it. Trend line coming up here as well. But you know, gold has just been in this big range since what, middle of August pretty much. Middle of August, been in this one big massive range. And we're coming into the winter months as well. For the rest of the world, where you know that's usually the most volatile. Oh, this is 30 gonna flip. Most volatile months on gold. Oh, look at this 5-minute. We get a 5-minute breakout here, guys. We could have some longs. This is a pretty huge 30-tick stop loss. Content, yeah, I think so, man. Wondering that if you stream here daily, then is joining private Discord worth it? Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, you kind of only get me here for 2 hours a day. In Discord, I'm there pretty much every single day. We do the market calls for every other single session, Asia and pre-New York. And obviously you have the full course and strategy as well, monthly mentoring sessions, which we'll schedule our next one soon. This is just like a snippet of what's actually inside. And this is just, you know, for 2 hours. We're extremely active in Discord and call some great moves in New York and the Asia market calls as well. There you go, nice one, Chris and Sean, the boys. Yeah, for the price and how much Seneca's is mine, yeah, it's very undervalued in my opinion, in my humble, unbiased opinion. Need some private sessions? Yeah, definitely drop me a message. We can lock some in for sure. I got some booked this weekend, but next week's pretty clear. 10% royalty fee, easy, done, sold. You heard it here first, done deal. This is a really nice projection here on gold. The 15 is looking like it's gonna flip, which I'm getting ready for. If you re-break this current 5 high, could you continue pushing up? It's a big stop. It's a big stop. I would probably more so manage risk if you close back below this level. John, yeah, more than welcome, man. More than welcome. If you're still new and you just want to keep watching it for free, then you're more than welcome to do that. But if you've been doing it for a while and you want to kind of take it to the next level, you're more than welcome, man. Whichever. Yeah, get your feet in there, Chris. Yeah. You'll obviously get first access to all the retreats that we'll be doing as well. I got some big news coming on the retreats as well, with some partnerships and stuff like that for you guys who are coming on the retreats. And I'll be trying to plan a Europe one soon as well, which will be cool. We've got Vietnam in November, which I cannot wait for. Bring on Vietnam, yeah, Bradley, yeah, go man, yeah. It'll be amazing. Dubai, you know what? Dubai would actually be insane. Dubai would actually be very cool. It's kind of like the middle point of most people in the world as well. Yeah, for a holiday, I think it'd be great, man. Yeah, I know. I think it'd be really good. It'd be a great experience. Yeah, Europe summertime next year, man. We'll lock that in. We'll lock that in soon. Just need to find a good place. Maybe Italy or something. In the mountains. Yeah, the Bali retreat. Yeah, Mikey joining. Good man. Yeah, so we got Vietnam in November. We got Bali in March, and then I'll try and do Europe for maybe June time, June July time would be cool. Yeah, Bali's gonna be amazing, man. Bali's gonna be good. Yeah, I reckon so, man. I reckon it'll be our little secret. So 15 is not gonna break out here. All I want to see here, guys, is I just want to see us break above this level, quick bottom wick, and then we're gonna get these continuation buys, and I think it's gonna be worth it. What's that? 30 ticks? Yeah, it's good. 30 ticks is nice. 30 ticks is nice. The 15 flip area is here. It's not a buy order. That's just where the 15 flip is. Amalfi Coast would be insane, man. Yeah, it would be insane. Well, like I've been looking at to go here recently. Lake Como. It's you get some beautiful places. Imagine having a retreat there in the mountains. Going swimming, trading. Get a big fat juicy villa. You can even take some of these photos if you want. We can do some of these as well. That's a t-shirt though, it takes us nice. Oh yeah, that would be sick, man. That would be sick. Together, absolutely. Absolutely. We're all friends here. So how much is it we just sold off? Where was our original 4-hour resistance? I think it was here. 30 tick sell off. That's crazy. If this 15 doesn't flip, maybe we'll do what we were just talking about here, but on the 15-minute. Palawan, Philippines. Is it nice, man? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh wow. Nice. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful. So 15's just closed bearish. Could we short into regrabbing the 15 lows after that decent sell-off? 16 ticks. 5 minutes just broke. 5 minute just grabbed the highs, broke to the downside as well. So you kind of do have a valid stop as well. I'm not in this, but I can just draw it up. So your valid stop would be above that previous 5 high, which was a liquidity high. You'd be probably pulling it back to maybe these regions. What's that? 30 ticks. Absolute crazy rip. Yeah, Philippines. I've never been in Philippines. I would love to go though. Yeah, if you join monthly access to Discord, yeah, absolutely, man. Everything's in Discord as well. Yeah, definitely. Send me a message on Instagram, man. Yeah, everything's in Discord for that. You know, the London live streams here on Zoom. The market calls for pre-New York, Asia every single day, monthly mentoring sessions, full trading course, absolutely everything, man. Everything. I'm from Malaysia. Hey, man, what's going on? But like I say, anyone who's new, just keep joining these YouTube live streams. They're absolutely free. Look at this. Look at that 5. Damn it. Probably should have tried to flip that. Sometimes I call these moves and I'm like, why not just fucking take them? Look at that. Yeah, I got one on mine, yeah. Is there not have one on the futures? No, not on the futures, yeah. That was a valid little pullback. It was quite aggressive because we have ripped so much, but that was definitely valid. You grab the highs. You're just going to come down, re-grab previous 15-minute lows. You know, it's like 27 ticks. I didn't take it, but... You're now grabbing the previous 15 lows here. Look at this hourly, though. Look at this. If we do reject from here, there is a high chance you're going to see news rip higher today on gold. Because you're leaving so much liquidity on there. 4 hour just grabbed all these 4 hour equal highs without grabbing any of the lows. Remember what we said yesterday on gold? You come down, grab some lows before taking that rip. In our pre-New York session, you could probably do something similar today. Come down, grab some lows before seeing that big push. So much volume here on gold. It's not the best thing, but there is a lot of volume here. Yeah, good man. Thanks for watching, man. Yep, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I saw it as well, man. I was too skeptical. Just on the last day of the month, I don't want to be an idiot and ruin my month. News is at 1:30 London time. And it's called PCE price index, so it's going to be very volatile. So I might have to go full margin, end the month off strong. Go big or go home. The new funded FTMO account, I've taken 1 trade on it. On the new one, already had a payout this month. Still had 1 trade on new account. It's already up like 2.5% or something. Which I did in 1 day. Which into what? Into Australian, it was like 3,600. Yeah, 2.5 on. Yeah, I wish. 2.5k US. Which I could literally just now not touch and still get like a 3.5 grand payout at the end of the month. Yeah, definitely, Bradley. Yeah, as long as you got one on the Awanda chart, absolutely, man. The Awanda's the one you want to go off. Definitely. It's kind of tough, you know, when the futures one doesn't have a top wick, because I've done that before and I've hesitated because the futures doesn't have a top wick, but Awanda does. But yeah, it's valid. It's obviously just a lot harder because it's so quick. Just walk down the street. Yeah, it is kind of hard when the Oanda has the top wick and the futures doesn't. But as long as the Oanda does, yeah, you're still good. But to be honest, would I take a trade on a 15 or even on the futures having no top wick? Not really. I still kind of want to see one on the futures because there's still, you know, you look at 90% of the futures candles, they do still have majority of the time top and bottom wicks. So unless you're really quick and you can quickly sell it, it's kind of tough. But yeah, as long as there is one on the Oanda, technically, yeah, it's good to take, man. Yeah, it's just trading gold, Alan. Yep. That's just on the FTMO. Yep, just took the gold buys. When was it? On Thursday. These little gold buys up here. Was it Thursday? No, so it wasn't Thursday. It was Wednesday. From these, took these little gold buys up here. It's like, yeah, 2,500 on the funded 100k account. So it's like 3.5 Australian. Just in one day. Friday, yeah, I like that. Yeah, literally. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. We can claim that. Misclick damn lot size now on my account. 12% for the week. Damn. Be careful. Be careful. If you did a mistake like that, which is it's easy to do sometimes, just there. Call your day there. Don't try and force after that. Hey, buddy. Oh, bye, buddy. What's he got? Hey? Oh, hi, buddy. Doesn't come in to say hi anymore. We need your signals, Sammy. Sammy, can we have some trading signals, buddy? No. Come here. We need some trading signals. Watch, he knows when I'm going to pick him up because he does this. See? Come here, buddy. Hey, it's okay, buddy. Stay. Come here, buddy. Hey. What's wrong with it?
I'm gonna go through class. Okay. He's looking at me.
He doesn't even want to look at the charts. How are we looking? Looking good? Bullish? Bearish? Yeah, Sammy's trading signals haven't been very good recently. Have they? Okay, you can go, buddy. Yeah, Sammy's not wrong. Wait, what? Look at this there, yeah. Look at this, yeah, look at this owly. This is crazy. Like, it looks like a huge liquidity grab, but like, of what? Yeah, Sammy's up big. Sammy's up. Sammy was done in August for the first week. Anyone shorting here on gold, I still believe there's going to be huge stops above there. But like I say, you may not rip them until the news and just build up more liquidity. That's what I kind of see on news days. You look at these highs, oh yeah, they're going to get grabbed, but it can literally, especially this one here, you reject, never re-grab the highs, push down. You do that a lot on news. You build up so much liquidity. Those are always the best friends, 100%, man. Wouldn't be able to trade properly if it wasn't for Sammy every day. News, you can just do it on, you can just go on Forex Factory. Oh wait, it's cut off. Where is it? Usually my partner, man, he goes into a daycare, like a pet resort it's called. It's very fancy actually. Sometimes costs more than my accommodation. It's like his own full-on suite. Gets to play for a water park, water toys. It's ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah, financial juice is good. Yeah, I like financial juice. Financial juice is good. That's for the calendar. And then if you want to look at actual news that's coming out at the time, yeah, he damn right he has. You can just go on Forex Live, and you can just see actual news coming out at the time. Sometimes the markets will go crazy. There's no scheduled news. You just go on here and just have a look, see what's coming out. So you can see like what they're breaking down for the day. Breaking down, where is it? Here. Yeah, it's kind of annoying there because that's that, you know, that huge rip up that we've just seen there is where we wanted to buy gold. Like I said, you know, once we get the closure above this level, I want to be buying gold into this resistance here. We just fulfilled it in one 15-minute candle and it instantly sold off, which is kind of a shame. A real shame. Can you imagine if this 4-hour flips bearish? If this 4-hour flips bearish, you do have shorts into here. Appreciate you guys, yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, 4-hour flips bearish to come down and grab these little liquidity lows. Could be nice. You can kind of see here on gold, it's kind of weird, but what did you not do here before this whole push up? And then what did you also not do here before this whole push up? You never really re-grab the lows. You know, anytime gold's going to have that big reversal, you reject, you re-grab the lows, and then you have to push. You reject, you re-grab the lows, and then you have to push. Well, you rejected, you never re-grab the lows, rejected, never re-grab the lows, rejected, never re-grab the lows, and still pushed. And these lows also coincidentally line up if you just had it like a trend line, where you're building up a lot of trend line liquidity. Anyone who's buying gold here, stops are going to be down here and down here. So I kind of have liquidity on both sides right now on gold. I got two major highs for news here, and I do also have some lows down here. Oh, these are what, 500 tick range? Yeah. Where's the next one? 2550. It's not really like a support or resistance level because it's just completely unknown, but that would be the next level. So liquidity levels, liquidity levels. I really want to see them highs re-grabbed. Because by the looks of it, I don't think we're going to flip bearish in 2 minutes. But by the looks of it, we're still going to close back above this resistance here. Yeah, this has been a August so far. Just on the personal. Then buys, what, yesterday? No, when was then buys? No, 2 days ago. Yeah, then buys on gold 2 days ago in Asia were amazing on Wednesday in Asia. Wait, no, that's wrong. No, Thursday. I think that time's wrong. Got out 18. 18 is good. 18 is good. Take 18. 18's awesome. 18 is good. 18 is very good. But yeah, that's probably one of my biggest single trades for this month was when we held them. You guys on Zoom as well. And we called them gold buys on. When was it? Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. 55 tick runner on a one lot. Yesterday on gold buys in Asia. Here. Took these gold buys up here in Asia yesterday. So, you can kind of see here, hourly still. Wait, I'll just show you guys this chart here. Hourly still respected this big resistance level here. And that's the thing, that's why it's kind of annoying to see this rip up so much, because that's where we wanted to buy up into. Price just playing this range, where we were at a decent level of support. We were just playing this range. But we just fulfilled it in one 15-minute candle with no bottom wick, so kind of tough. Now we're closing back below it. But if we do top wick, could we pull back to actually create a bottom wick on that 15 where there never was one? You're getting an instant top wick here without re-grabbing the lows, so maybe. You kind of got they got a decent 5-minute grab there. So if this 5-minute was to flip bearish, you have 3 ticks to the lows, but yeah, could you pull back? It's actually not a bad little play, you know. If this 5 was to flip, what's the stop loss? Stop loss would have to be above that high. Could you, I don't know, could you just completely 4-hour flip bearish and drive? That's the thing, it's possible. You would be open to managing if you don't close below these lows in this 5-minute flip. Let me see, is it worth it? It's tough. Let's see if this 5 minutes look. I mean, if you re-break this high, who knows what's gonna happen? But oh yeah, you're gonna re-break it. The beauty of putting in the sell stops. It may be, you know, but this 30 still could flip. The 30's closed bearish. You haven't re-grabbed the lows. This 30 could still flip bearish at any point. Well, you're gonna grab these lows at least, aren't you? Even if you're gonna rip up, you're gonna re-grab these lows. It could be worth a little half risk trade in a second. Because who knows, could you just come all the way back down to here and just leave all this upside liquidity here for news? Re-grabbing previous 5 highs. Are you grabbing anything on the 15? Let me have a look. 15. No, not yet. But you are retesting a nice 15 resistance level. Have a look here on 15. Rejected, broke below, can't reach top wicket. If this 15 can flip bearish and drive, to at least, you know, just come back down and retest that level. Could be something. Could be something. Not gonna lie, more respect for being this open and transparent. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Do it for average risk to reward, probably like 1 to 2, 1 to 3 maybe. It's never really fixed though. And my risk to reward is never fixed. My risk to reward changes as I'm in the trade. Like I bring down my stops and adjust my risk as the trade is either going in my favor or against me. And you know, I never take full losses. We cut our trade. We cut our trades well before they hit our full stop. So I look at my risk to reward based off my average loser and average winner. Average winner is probably around 20 ticks. Average loss is around maybe like 10, maybe 10, 12. That doesn't really account for runners as well though. But yeah, our stop loss is based off if we close above a level or not. Like say for instance, say if before we did actually take these sells here and our hard stops here. Well, our actual stop loss is if you just start breaking back above this level. So actual stop loss is like there. It's way less than having it anywhere near a hard stop. My hard stop is my exit in a trade is when the trade becomes invalid. And it's a much easier way to think about it, because then you don't worry about risk to reward all the time. You just actually just focus on executing the trade. People hesitate so much because they're always so worried about risk to reward. If you just learn to execute well and just manage risk when the trade doesn't work, it's much easier to just trade what you see. Like, how many times have you talked yourself out of a trade that ended up winning because you thought the risk to reward wasn't that good? Because you looked at the risk to reward as to where the hard stop would be, opposed to where the actual stop would be. Because I know in the beginning I would do it a lot. Like, even if, let's just say, for example, even if we did take, once you rip these lows, say if we took buys here and our hard stop was below this low, as soon as this 5-minute close bearish, that's my exit. That's my exit right there. Right there is my exit. Don't need to let it come anywhere near my hard stop. If you're not going to drive from there, there's your exit. The trade's invalid. You've closed bearish. Cool, cut the trade. Wait. Get out. 500. Yeah, the payouts would be good, man. But it's very mentally draining doing funding challenges all the time. Whereas on my personal, I have much more freedom. I still do like 10k months pretty comfortably. It's like, yeah, you could squeeze out some payouts. I mean, I still have funding firms as well, but my personal goal at the minute is my personal. And, like every time you want to get a payout, there's you're always within rules. I think funding firms are amazing when you're starting out to prove to yourself you can actually do it, but a lot of people do underestimate personal capital these days as well. Each have their place. I think in the beginning you should use funding firms as much as you can. As much as you can to build that personal slowly in the background with the payouts. But yeah, for me, you can look at it from that perspective of having 550s, but it's not sustainable. It's not what's going to build you a long-term trading career. For me anyway. Like I say, I absolutely love funding firms. I still do use funding firms every single day, but primary focus is just growing the personal as much as I can. Still pushing up here on gold. 30 minutes looking pretty wild. 15 could still flip, but it's pushing quite strong. Is there no bottom wick on that 5? No bottom wick. So this could easily still wick back down. Which if it does, then we could have a nice liquidity high to play shorts. It does, man. Yeah, it gets respected so well. I try and watch it every now and again. You can even, today even it has on the 5-minute. The VWAP's been respected very, very well. So well. Literally just bouncing off that VWAP major support level. You're already up like 30 ticks, which is crazy. And even in Asia, you never broke above it. You just kept selling off. You tapped into it, kept selling off. Which is pretty crazy. It's like one of the few indicators that I do actually think makes sense. It's the volume weighted average price. Let me show you guys can't see my screen, can you? Let me share my screen. Oh, you're on YouTube, yeah, no, so I'll share it anyway. Here. I just have mine on the one that it's whatever it's set on. Yeah, it's just like the average price. You can see, like, whenever you're trading below it, it gets tapped into. Obviously, it's not something to just buy and sell every time it comes into it, but if you can stack it up with something else, like you broke above it, came all the way back down, also a decent support level, like it's a 42 tick bounce. Like, that's pretty crazy. I just find when I look at stuff like that, I just become too reliant on it, and I just like, try and just buy and sell of it, which I know it's not how you're supposed to, but it just, That's why I don't really like indicators. But it, you know, if you can stack it up with our strategy, like a liquidity grab or something, I think it could be very valuable. 15-minute bullish close here, guys, and we'll go back to the original long bias. This 15's kind of about to completely potentially break back above, which if it does, great, we got buys. If it closes bullish back above here, we got buys. If it closes bearish, great, we got sells. This 15 is going to be real key. Golden new highs. Yeah, it would be nice, man. It would be nice today. Maybe with the news. No, I don't use any bots, man. I don't. I don't really know too much on that side. The only people I have seen selling bots or using bots is the Furus on Instagram. But it would be pretty cool to know like how to use them more for sure. My stress monitor. What time is it? 10 past 5. 5 minutes just closed above. You're leaving these pretty big rejections though. 15 is also regrabbing previous 15 highs. So if the 5 minute starts to break out, we could flip this 15. Could this just be a liquidity grab of the previous 15 highs to then flip down and kind of come back down maybe into these regions? Yeah, I think most props, yeah, you can't. The only time, that's the thing, you had all these Instagram idiots telling bots to pass prop firms, and the actual prop firms themselves that were allowing it were a complete scam, and they all went under. So if your trading guru was promoting bots back in the day to help you pass your funding firm, and now they don't talk about it anymore, you should probably rethink if they're your trading guru or not. The amount of people who I saw and also asked me if I wanted to sell bots to pass funding firms. And you look at the funding firms, and I'm like, I've never heard of this shit. And all of the funding firms ended up just completely going under, and no one ever got payouts. Yeah, I think scaling out is good, man. I think scaling out is good. I kind of like to. I did yesterday, you know, if I hit like my 20 and I still have much more upside targets, yeah, I like to hold like maybe 30 or 20% of my original position. But yeah, depends on your style. You know, for scalping, it's kind of different. But for swing trading, absolutely. Yeah, futures is king, man. Futures is king. If this 5 minute close is bearish, we could have some nice sells. It's kind of trying to print a little evening star here, potentially. If 5 minute gets back below this level, you got some decent gold range to come down. You're grabbing the previous 15 highs, 18 to come way back down to these levels. You got about 35 ticks. As long as we don't just rip down here, 5 minute closure back below this level, we could have some sells. Just a little pullback. But I want to see this 5 just break this level, break this little level. This isn't a key level. It's just most recent support and resistance level. If I want sells, well, you've broken above this support level, it has to close below, just like a barrier. Here's your support, resistance, where you've broken back above it. So if anything, you should be buying here. If you want sells, it has to close below this level. But this isn't a key level. It's just, yeah, just little intraday support and resistance, which is changing constantly. 1 minute it's there, the next minute it's there. Now I'm kind of looking at it here. So rather than just having like 10 different lines on my charts, I'll just use the one for a breakout. This could be my liquidity line. Once we break this, cool, there's my breakout. And then I can take the sells. 15's going to actually close bullish here though. I don't like the way that 15's closing for sells. Some pretty wild price action today. What are you going to close below? 20 seconds, anything can happen. 15 close coming up. Come on, Goldie, be good to us today. Give us a scalp. Give us a scalp today, Goldie. I've been very patient. Very, very patient in London. No, not enough to short yet. Not enough to short. Wait, what? Oh no, I need to watch that. Wait, what? Why's my screen just gone? That's weird. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this 30 closes. We'll see how this 30 closes. We're kind of going to give us the big decider here. We're not breaking back below this support. We can't buy though because we're also finding some decent resistance. And the 15 grabbed at highs and didn't really close back above anything. I know, a nice. I don't think it's too much to ask for either. Nice 20. Yeah, not only. I'm just kind of looking at this. Here's our range. Here's our resistance. Here's our support. But yeah, it's only he did grab the lows and tried to drive. Probably take the break even. Yeah. He did grab the lows. 15 did still close bullish, but the 15 did also grab the highs of the previous and didn't really close above. Kind of wicked out the 15 highs, never really closed above. If the 15 had actually closed above that previous 15 high, then you would want to see it more. But because we just actually wicked out the previous 15 and didn't actually close above it, that's why I'm thinking we could still pull back. And also, the 30-minute is still at a strong level. Like a huge level. With the previous 30 engulfing back below this. This could just be one big top wick for us to flip bearish and see if we can drive. Yeah, that's the thing about it. There is some trades you could be like, oh yeah, could be there. Sometimes see them ones as well. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's kind of there, but it's not like, our best trades are when they're like, yeah, this is obvious. We got very clear targets. These need to be smashed. And if you're kind of like, could do this, I'm always just like, meh. It's tough, It's tough to find that balance. Yeah, A+ subs. Yeah, that's it, man. It's kind of the ones in between. You can still make money on them, but it's just. I still do take them on sometimes as well, but I try not to. Even like here, I'm like, we could go up, we could go down. It's like, it's probably your indication of, and you probably shouldn't be jumping in anything yet. Because it always does become more clear. You know, as we wait, you know, if nothing's clear right now, like I always say, I can guarantee you in like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours time, something is going to look more obvious. That liquidity is going to build up from our plan, and then it's going to be easier to trade. And we're going to be break even on the day, and we can still execute well. As you try and take a trade in the times where you're not really too sure, it's like, yeah, it could push up, kind of could also go down. By the time that really good opportunity comes up that's as clear as day, well, you're just trying to chase your tail and just about get back to break even. So, little breakout there, quick top wick after grabbing the 5 minute highs. Bit too quick for me though. Gotta have clear targets, absolutely, man. That's it. Clear targets is the clear targets is the biggest thing for me right now. If I don't have a target and I'm just buying or selling into absolutely nothing other than hope, probably shouldn't be in it. So that's advice, thank you, man. Very good point. Yeah, very key. But I know what you mean. I get them ones where I'm like, yeah, could you see that? You know, grab lows. So yeah, definitely. It's just, yeah, I think the targets is the biggest. You know, if you want to execute them ones, you just got to make sure you manage well, and that's it. You want to be taking them ones just to build that data, so you can kind of start to understand which ones are more clear. Yeah, hoping you see which ones. Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah, it's very true. That's a very good point, man. Yeah, it's a very good point. That's it, man. Every day is a learning day. Every day is a learning day. Especially during these times. These are the most important times. Some of you guys probably get tired of me just sitting there waiting for a trade, but it's the key. We have to wait for them good trades. Otherwise, you can take a trade now out of boredom. It will never end well. It will never end well. If you ever feel like you're taking a trade out of boredom, just close the charts. Don't be afraid to close the charts and walk away. I do it all the time. Sometimes I might miss a 100 tick rip, but who cares? Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's long gone. So we'll see how this, if this 30 doesn't really show us too much, guys, we may just leave it for a little bit. So we tried to be patient here. We got some good volume. Tried to take these gold buys up, but just didn't get an entry. And now we're kind of just bit into an ugly range. And if this 30 doesn't give us something, you know, you haven't grabbed the highs, haven't grabbed the lows, you kind of need to see that next 30-minute close. So you almost have to wait for that. But let's see, it's 7 minutes away. Anything can change. But you need to either grab the highs and grab the lows, or just break out. You know, if this next 30 could close, and I will just actually wait for the close, like something like this. Grab the highs and close bearish, then great. The next 30, look at this. How we're talking. This is what we came here for. Then we can take trades. Grab the highs, break out, boom. Yeah, I have, Chris. Yeah, I've looked into it before, man. There's so many good places to do it. You can go there and do like a little camp for like 2-3 weeks or something. It looks amazing out there, man. Some of the best, even UFC fighters go out there and do it. Phuket's the best place for it. You got Tiger Muay Thai, which I think is one of the best ones, one of the top ones. Yeah, nice, Sean. Yeah, it looks amazing. I'd love to do that, man. Go do that for like 2-3 weeks. Go off grid for the last 2 weeks of August next year. Is what I'm gonna do. Gonna go off grid. Go do that for two weeks. Yeah. Fucking sparring with them would be insane. Yeah, they train so hard. Nah, I don't know about the best. I just know they're a good one. I don't care if that was the best. I just know they're a good one. Yeah, I can't draw them on here. I can only draw them on Zoom. But pretty much just saying, if this next 30 comes up, grabs these 30 highs and then breaks out, cool, then we can sell it. So you kind of need to see this next 30-minute close, which we'll see how this one closes, but I won't sit around and just wait for that. We'll just come back when it does close. Unless this 30 looks like we're going to flip, great, we can take a trade. But the way this 30 is about to close, after faking out, big drive back down, doji candle, you do need to see that that close. Because there's this current 30 is given no direction. So if this 30 is given no direction, well, you need to see that next one to close to actually confirm. Unless we all of a sudden get a spike in volume, will look like we're going to flip, great, I'll sell it. I just don't see that kind of happening just yet. 5 minutes trying to hold this level. You can get broke back below trying to hold it. These lows are nice though. Let's see. Up 220. Nice. That's awesome, man. That's good. Yeah, don't force it today, man. Last day of the month. You're already up 220 on the day. That's great. I'd lock that in. I'd lock out the account. That's good work, man. When you get close to the end of of passing the challenge, that's when it can kind of, the pressure can get to you. Just wait for them good setups and you'll force it, man, and you'll do it. We totally get chopped up, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, try not to force at the end. When you're close to passing, that's when it can be the hardest, because you don't want to force trades, but then you also don't want to hesitate. You kind of have to find that balance of just trading good setups. I don't think you're going to get one right now. So I would honestly lock yourself out and come back fresh next week. It's the last day of the month today as well. Yeah, I've done that. I've been off like $100 off passing before, and you just crumble, and then you just completely fucking go on tilt and blow it all. Whole week for me to read price action compared to last week's. Yeah, it's been pretty difficult for me. I maybe had like 2 or 3 trades this week. London wise, not a lot, but it's no real surprise. Like, look at this 4-hour time frame. Like, it's absolutely wild. Other than, all you can really do, here's your support, here's your resistance. Buy here, sell here. Anything in between, be very careful. You've been in this range since past like 2 weeks, which is why we haven't taken a trade on stream for the past 2 weeks, is because we've been in this ugly range. We've called nice trades in between us, but yeah, when you're already at the highs or already at the lows, it's kind of ugly. Yeah, something. Oh, absolutely, I do, Sean. Still going. It's that one I have here. What are we at? Let me fire it up. Absolutely, it's still going. Let me show you. Funnily enough, it actually just came out today. I was like, I actually need to just either just stop it or just full margin it. Where is it? Let me show you. Let me see. I saw it come up on my PayPal today. I was like, you motherfucker. Where are we? It's one of the best ones you'll ever see. The best record on a combine to date. Where are we? Here she is. Where is it? Where is it? Why is it not loading properly? There we go. Wait, what? I don't know why it's like this. Because it's not. Locked out. Yeah. Good job, Bradley. Enjoy, man. See you next week, man. Enjoy. Smart move, man. But yeah, this current combine's up 193,000. I don't know why this is like this. I've never seen that before. But yeah. That's where we're at. Yeah, 46 in one day, yeah. On a news day. I went over the profit target, and I was doing so well in it as well. I think I maybe had like an extra 1,000. Yeah, on the news it just sent it so much higher. And then I tried to lose money to get it back down, and yeah, just kept making money. And I haven't really been able to. That's my kind of what I have to do. So I got to make an additional 83,000. Oh, so I've already made 34. So we got what? that take with like 50 maybe to go. Yeah, very strange problem to have. Nah, it's gonna make the best YouTube video ever. Just you wait. So we're already up to 34,000, so we got what? 50 to go. We do have news today as well. I don't know why all this is gone though. I must have so many free resets on this or something, maybe that's why. Yeah, 50 to go. Gonna be the best combine top steps ever seen. Make too much money. We don't lose here. That's my problem. yeah, 100%. Get it funded, then blow it. There's like 4 months down the drain. But I actually haven't really been watching it. So yeah, 15-minute here on gold. You are instantly top wicking on its 30. Nah, 15's just grabbed. 15's just closed doji. So we need to wait for this 30 to close, guys. And by that time, you may as well, you're going to get the hourly close. You may as well just wait for that. But in terms of news analysis today, we're creating 2 equal highs here. There's a high chance for me on gold that you're going to see this nice push up into these highs. That's what I like today on gold. I like gold buyers up into all-time high regions with the news today. You've got liquidity here. You've got 2 perfect double top here to come and grab. You do also have this previous hourly rejection here on gold. You know, if ever gold's going to have a big push down, it's not just going to reject a level once. It's going to come up, re-grab the highs, and then potentially push. But for now, guys, I don't think we're going to get a trade here in London. We're not going to do anything until this hourly closes. So it's Friday. I don't want to make you guys sit here and watch gold go sideways. So I'm going to come back in 28 minutes, see this hourly close, and then kind of go from there. But to be honest, I think it's going to be waiting until closer to news until we see these gold buys up into here and here. So I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your day. And you guys on Zoom, I'll see you guys for the pre-New York session and this hourly closure. And I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Cheers, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Cheers, guys. Same as YouTube, guys. Last day of the month, wrapping up a great month. I don't think we had a loser on stream this month. We had a great start to August. And the past 2 weeks have just been very, very quiet. But next week, brand new month. So trade the new safe, guys. You guys have my liquidity levels for the day. It's all upside on gold for me. I don't really have any interest in downside targets today on gold. And I'll see you guys same time again every single day next week. We'll get into them winter months. Hopefully get some more London moves again. But trade safe. Don't force the news. And I'll see you guys all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.